This is Chief Meteorologist Zeke Deuroscher with an update on our snow situation Christmas Eve Day 2010. Now fortunately this isn't the great big blizzard that was the computer models were suggesting earlier in the week, but because the storm was split into two parts, and even this, the northern portion of the northern storm, the heaviest one across northern Illinois and central Iowa, so that's where the 6-7 inch amounts were. Here we got basically about, we're generally running about the 3 to 3.5, 4 inch area. I think by the time all's wrapped up, most places here in southwest Wisconsin have about 4 inches or so. Now it's a situation where, you know, not a big storm, but obviously people traveling to grandma's house today could end up in the ditch, so you have to be careful of that that type of thing. Got a few updates here. Just a few announcements this morning. Not as many as, you know, during the last major storm, but these here are the ones that have been passed into the Channel 7 news service here and passed on to me, the Chief Meteorologist Zeke Deuroscher. Says that all Catholic churches in the area will be having Christmas Eve and Christmas Day services, and they aren't going to let 3 or 4 inches of snow, discourage that at all. You know, they're pretty hardcore as far as you get your ass to church. That's if you grew up Catholic, you know that regardless of the weather, you get your ass to church. You might be going to hell if you don't. So, and another thing, as far as after church this evening, it says that the St. John's Catholic Church will be serving candied yams and beer in their beer garden. So you know, that's something you might want to check out. Another report from one of the area churches here. Reverend Bill of the First Evangelical Free Church says that, let's see what he's got here. He says that he does encourage the members of his congregation to show up to church tonight for the Christmas Eve services and whatnot, but he does understand that if people don't want to go out on the slippery roads, he does understand that. So he says that some couples might just prefer to stay home and get a little fucking in before Santa Claus shows up, and they all wake up so that the kids can open up the presents. And he said if they're lucky, they might have yet an additional child to open up presents next year. So he said that can work out. It's just all kind of, increasing the family situation there. This report came in from a little further south. Now, a little further south, you get a little heavier snow down around the Dubuque area. This coming in from a little town outside of Dubuque, actually, from the town of Lamont. It says that at Club Shakers down there, it says that Trixie and Felony were going for the world's record tonight at the club for achieving the world's record of the most photographed ass. However, they are postponing that until another day because said that they just don't think they're going to have the crowd. They were looking for people to show up with their digital cameras, and they were going to pull that off. But apparently, they were going to wrap themselves in Christmas lights and sit on guys' heads, but for photographs. But they don't think they're going to get enough people for that, so that has been postponed. Now, a lot of kids are probably wondering, what's the progress of Santa Claus? Well, obviously, if you've got snow like this, about 3 more inches on top of whatever the hell else we got here, probably 20-some inches, no sleigh problems. There will be no fucking problems getting, in and out with the fucking sled, and the sleigh, and we're good. We're good. As far as a white Christmas, we have got a white Christmas and then some. However, the Santa Claus situation did run into a minor problem. All's well, we just want to let the kids know that. But apparently when they were, of course, this takes a long process, to get all the way around the world. So apparently they ran into a little problem on the Korean Peninsula. Apparently Prancer was slightly injured by shrapnel in the live fire exercises that are going on there. But he says that with a little bit a little bit of tender loving care and feeding the reindeer some hay, why, you know, he's going to be just fine. However, Santa did say because of all the goings on over there that Kim Jong-il of North Korea will be receiving no fucking Christmas presents this year. Got one other announcement. Apparently, Dr. Phil was traveling through the area this morning for some reason and got stuck. That's what it says here. And it says for a guy that's normally known for putting verbs in his sentences, apparently this morning he was putting some expletives in his sentences when he got stuck. Yeah, and then he tried to walk to the local tavern to get a little help, and apparently they weren't real helpful because apparently he tried to send 3 local drunks to La Hacienda treatment center, and apparently that didn't go over real well with him. But eventually he was on his way, and all was well. And we haven't gotten a lot of reports of Daryl sliding off the roads this morning. Normally we get that. Apparently people are either taking it real easy or they're just staying home and they're just doing the Christmas thing. So apparently just take it easy. Going to Grandma's house today if you are, or tomorrow. We'll see about 3 inches of snow there on the old SUV. So yeah, if you're a meteorologist, Zeke Deuroscher, you can't be diddling around with a fucking car. You gotta have a goddamn 4-wheel drive truck. But anyway, enough of that. Wrapping up this report right now, just cutting it short. Merry Christmas from the meteorologist Zeke Deuroscher and Coaster Zeke YouTube videos.